Welcome back into our Let's Eat Kitchen. Joining us this morning is Carole Murko.
She is from Heirloom Meals, and we have a nice little summery picnicky thing going here. We have herbs and mint and everything else. Carole, thanks for coming and hanging out with us
Thank
this
you
morning.
for having me again. It's really wonderful to be here, and it seems like it's a great time to do this picnic because we had that woman from the locavore.
Yes.
So really what I wanted to do with this picnic was use things that are readily available in your garden, such as or at the farmers markets. Beets are very available, onions are starting to become available, and so are watermelons. And so one of the things that I thought would be lovely, and I've had, is a cold watermelon and beet soup, which is really refreshing. And you know, it's not only refreshing, but it's also high in nutrients. So we'll do that. And then with all these fabulous herbs, I thought, why not try to do some sort of a sandwich, and just some brie, fresh herbs, garlic, a little olive oil, and you've got like a really simple picnic. And then in honor of the British Open, I thought we should have Arnold Palmer's for the beverage, which is half.
Well, you are covering all your bases. Good for you.
Half lemonade and half iced tea. So the beets were simmering here with the onions, and so what we're going to do is basically take the cooked beets and...
I love beets, by the way.
Oh, I'm happy you love beets.
Now, when you cook those, you just simmer them down until they become soft.
Soft, correct. Okay. And so it's a bunch of beets and one sweet onion, so we're trying to keep everything in the sweet context.
Okay.
And we strain out the liquid, and I'm not going to do it all, and then we add in the watermelon, and what you want here is it to be equal parts watermelon to beets so that one doesn't overwhelm the other. Okay. And what we do is then you put it in a Cuisinart. A blender works as well. Right. And you just, you know, let it go.
Now that is a serious Cuisinart right there too. You can.
Is it better if you froze the watermelon?
Well, what happens now is that this would just get refrigerated. But if you froze the watermelon, maybe I wouldn't have to refrigerate
right?
it.
Isn't that a good idea?
Right to picnic. So that kind of does its thing. And the real trick with the soup is that I finish it off with some minced mint, and that really, you know, kind of. And for the picnic, I love using mason jars, so I pack them. You know, put it in the mason jars right there,
and a couple here
and
as well.
you know, put them in the basket, and then you can put it in your picnic basket or whatever. And there's two things you could do: you could drink it, or you could, you know, eat it with a spoon.
That looks very healthy.
It is healthy. It's full of. But so we'll move to this side of the.
Okay.
So the brie sandwiches are... I'd love your help.
Okay. What do you like to do?
So what I'd love you to do, because I don't want you to get garlic smell on your hands, is to just take as much of that and kind of put it into the... Spread it across.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely.
Now, the nice thing about all this, too, is that if you know, this is kind of a comfort food that we have in the wintertime here a lot. Soups and sandwiches, but you're doing the same thing, only it's cold.
Correct, and we're using the bounty from the garden. Okay. And so you can help on that, too. Sprinkle that around.
Sprinkle that.
And there you go. Woohoo!
Oh, boy.
And
how looks like you know what you're doing, too. That's good.
Hey, you know.
All right.
I cook at home.
You're good. You're good. So I like to put a little salt and pepper if you want. Okay. And then we put the brie. And you could do these sandwiches two ways. You could just do them room temperature and then cut them up. A little secret is I like to just pop them in the oven for about 5 minutes so the brie just starts to ooze.
Melt a little bit.
And then you can cut them up and pack them, and so that they really have a nice, you know, just texture and deliciousness. And wrap that up. And if you do it really tight, it gets the
garlic really starts to go.
Yeah, really tight.
You, of course, can also throw that right on the grill.
You got it. Hey, you're good.
That's right.
I think you're a cook.
All right. So that's the end product over here.
The end product, and then I made some cookies, and you've got a perfect picnic.
All right.
And everything is wrapped and ready to roll. And the nice thing too about the soup is you don't have to add any liquid because obviously the beets and the watermelon give you all the liquid you can stand.
You're good.
All right.
I like this.
Carole Murko, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you again.
If you're looking for this recipe or the recipes here, you can head to our website wnyt.com and click on the Let's Eat Kitchen logo on the left-hand side of the browser. Carole Murko, thank you so much.
Come back soon.
Come back soon. We appreciate it.
All right.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.